Hello, guys. Welcome back again to Chuck the Football TV. Back with another one on Chuck the Football TV. So today there's a very big game today. That is Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. Very very big game. This is one of the biggest games in in La Liga, right? Aside from obviously the biggest game, which is usually the El Clasico, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. This is another big game when it comes to the La Liga in general. And this will be taking place in Barcelona's home. But so Barcelona will be playing home, Atletico will be playing away. Um, this will be a very, very interesting game. At the moment, Barcelona seem to be doing very well as they are currently in number one when it comes to the La Liga table. They they lead Real Madrid, who just drew their last match, right? So they're leading Real Madrid on the table with 1 point. So Barcelona currently sits number one on the table with 34 points, and Atletico currently sits at fourth on the La Liga table with 31 31 points. So they are not far off with the way the La Liga table is looking at the moment. They are not far off. If Barcelona lose this game, if Barcelona lose this game, they drop down obviously. And if Atletico win this game, they they go to first position. From what I see here, if Atletico win this game, they move up to first position while they'll be leading Real Madrid is 1 point. As Real Madrid play tomorrow. So they might be looking like they're fourth on the table, but they're not far off from first. And it's going to be a very interesting game because we know that Barcelona love to play that high line. That is how they love to set up. That is how they've been setting up for the longest. And Atletico Madrid will have to find a way to take advantage of that Hansi Flick's high line that he loves to play, right? And Atletico Madrid, they're more of a defensive team. That is what they have been known for over the years as a very, very defensively compact team. Not to say that they are not fantastic going forward. They're fantastic going forward with dangerous players like Griezmann, uh, with there's some players that have just eluded my mind. Um, yeah, so with guys like Antonio Griezmann or Anton Griezmann, my bad, Julian Alvarez, Alexandra Sørloth. So they have some guys who are very, very dangerous going forward, dangerous in that striking winger position. Atletico can definitely take advantage of that Barcelona highline. However, Barcelona also have a fantastic team, as we know, right? Especially going forward with dangerous guys like Rashford, Yamal, Lewandowski, and guys like this. And Rafinha is back as well, who would also boost Barcelona's attack. Barcelona to have guys that are very good in midfield. I don't know if Pedri is back, or I don't know if he'll be back for this game. However, they didn't need Pedri to win against Alaves, in their last game. And Barcelona so far in their last three La Liga games, they've not only won convincingly, but they've won dominantly. Now, obviously, they lost to Chelsea in the Champions League, but this is not the Champions League. This is the La Liga. And I would just like to mention um, the margins Barcelona has won by in their last three games. So against Alaves, they won 3-1. Against Athletic Bilbao, which is a very tough team, Barcelona won 4-0. Against Celta Vigo, Barcelona won 4-2. So against Elche, Barcelona won 3-1. So you see that they've been winning their games with nothing more than 2 goals. That's the thing with Barcelona. They are a very high volume scoring team, and this is what Atletico Madrid will need to curtail. For them to win this game or stand a chance, they will need to curtail um, Barcelona scoring, in high volume, right? So in their last game against Alaves, Dani almost scored 2 goals. Lamine Yamal scored 1 goal. Um, in their game against Athletic Bilbao, Ferran Torres scored 2 goals. Femi Lopez scored one, and Lewandowski scored one. So they still have Femi Lopez, who is very, very good in scoring goals. So Barcelona have don't get fooled by them losing to Chelsea 3-0 and think that they are falling off or something. No, Barcelona are still a well-oiled, very dangerous team. Aside from maybe Pedri, every other person is back now. Every other person is available. I don't know if uh Marcus Rashford is back, but I presume he should be. But even if he's not, they still have enough going forward to cause damage. To cause damage. So, but this game will be really tough, and it will be a game of fine margins. For me, I would say that it's who takes their chance that would win this game. Atletico Madrid so far are fourth on the table. They've they have 31 points. They've played 14 games, won 9, drawn 4, lost 1. You know, at the moment. And by the way, they beat Real Madrid this season 5-2. They beat Real Madrid this season 5-2. So they are a team that are very well capable of causing an upset. You know, um, Atletico Madrid's last 3 games in the La Liga, they've won their last 3 games. Against Oviedo, they won 2-0. Against Getafe, they won 1-0. And against Levante, they won 3-1. So, and against Sevilla, they won 3-0. So Atletico Madrid are a very, very strong team. Like I said, if they win this game, they go on top of the table, of the La Liga table. That is how, you know, dynamic the table is. Do you understand? So don't say, oh, because they are fourth, they are not doing well. If they win this game, they go top of La Liga at the moment, and they are very well capable of winning this game. Barcelona are playing at home, so obviously they'll have that home advantage, which is very important in games like this. In my opinion, this is like another derby. Kind of, it's like another derby in my eyes, because aside from Barcelona versus Real Madrid, aside from the El Clasico, or aside from the Madrid derby, which is between Atletico Madrid and Real Madrid, Barcelona and Atletico is also one of the biggest games in the La Liga, or one of the biggest games in the world, to be fair. So this is a very, very big game. This is a very, very big game. And you guys know who I'll be rooting for. As much as I don't like both teams, I'm not a Barcelona fan. I'm a Madrid fan, so I don't like Barcelona. I'm a Madrid fan, so I don't like Atletico as well, because they are our rivals. But I'll be rooting for Atletico to win this game. I'll be rooting for Atletico to win this game. I don't want Barcelona to win this game. I'll be rooting for Atletico to win this game, in my opinion. And my score prediction, my score prediction for this game is 3-1. 3-1 to Atletico. That is my score prediction for this game. 3-1 to Atletico. It will be interesting to see the formation that Atletico and Barcelona would put up for this game. Um, for Barcelona, I think they will go with that same team that won against Alaves. I think that's the same team that's the same team they would go for, which was pardon me, against Alaves. So was so Barcelona squad against Barcelona squad against Alaves was in goal was Juan Garcia. In center back it was Kubasi and Garcia. Um, Gerard Martin. No, no. What am I even saying? What am I saying? Yes. Hold on. Right. So their squad against Alaves was Garcia in goal, John Garcia in goal, and in center back was Eric Garcia and Kubasi. Then Baude, Gerard Martin, uh, Macasado, Benal, Yamal, Olmo, Rafinha, and Lewandowski. So, in my opinion, I think they would go for they would go for the same team, but I believe that some tweaks will be made. I think Rashford is going to start this game. I think Marcus Rashford is going to start this game. I think Kunde is going to start this game as well. Pedri Pedri is fit at the moment, so I think he will start this game as well. So I think he's going to start over McBenal. So yeah, I think those are the changes that will be made to this team. You know, because Pedri, although he's coming back from injury, but he'll be very well needed in this team because of the way he manipulates the ball and you know gives stability to that Barcelona midfield. So I think Pedri is going to start this game. I think Rashford. Hmm, I think Rashford is going to come in as a substitute, and Rafinha will start. My bad. I think Rashford is going to come in as a substitute. Rafinha starts. Lewandowski. So I think it will be Rafinha, Lewandowski, Yamal that will start in the front three, and Rashford might come in as a substitute. Um, um, I think Ferran Torres will start this game as well. So I think that midfield is going to be Pedri, Ferran Torres, and um, Pedri, Ferran Torres. I don't know if hmm, I'm kind of conflicted who will be the third person in that Barcelona midfield for today's game. In my opinion, I think Pedri is going to start though. He's going to start. Pedri, Ferran Torres, because Ferran Torres can, he's very good at scoring. The guy is very clinical. Um, and I don't know. I don't know who might be the third person in that midfield. I don't know if Olmo starts, it will be too attacking in that midfield. They need somebody that can sit back. That's the thing. Barcelona need somebody that can sit back in that midfield. So I don't know if what's that De Jong. I don't know if De Jong will be fit for this game. But if De Jong is fit for this game, I think he will start. I think it will be De Jong, Pedri, and Ferran Torres. Um, starting in the three-man midfield, in my opinion. So that's why I think it will be Kunde, Kubasi, uh, and Eric Garcia. Kunde, Eric Garcia, Kubasi, and Balde. That would be the back four. Pedri, De Jong, and Ferran Torres in the midfield, and then Yamal, Lewandowski, and Rafinha in Barcelona's front three. In my opinion, that is who I think um, would start for Barcelona. That's what I think will start for Barcelona today. But it will be a very interesting game, and it will be a very attacking team versus a defensive team because Atletico play more defensively. They are very aggressive. They are more aggressive, more physical, and but they are also very good going forward as well because they have some dangerous guys. They have some dangerous guys in Julian Alvarez, Celos, um, Griezmann, um, who else? Who else? Who else? Simeone. So they have some guys. They really do have some guys. Atletico. They are very aggressive. They're very aggressive, and I would like to see how they will set up. I would like to see how they will set up as well. So my prediction for the game will be 3-1, 3-1 to Atletico Madrid. I hope they win the game today because under no circumstance would I support Barcelona. I don't support Atletico either, but I'd rather Atletico win this game because if Barcelona wins this game, that means they will be going 4 points ahead of Real Madrid. And even if we win our game tomorrow, they'll still be 1 point ahead of us. And I can't have that happen because with the way Madrid is going right now, with the way we are drawing games, if Barcelona wins this game and goes 4 points ahead of us and we lose tomorrow, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. So I need a favor. I need a favor from Atletico Madrid. I need a favor from them today. So let me know in the comment section who you think would win this game, what your score prediction is. And yeah, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.